Have you ever had to keep living while your heart was falling apart? Have you ever gone to work, cared for everyone else, done your responsibility while carrying emotional trauma that no one sees, no one understands, and no one checks on? Have you ever had a moment where you whisper to yourself, I can't keep doing this, but I have to? So when people expect you to function, and when you feel you're trying to rebuild yourself in the dark, if you're here today, healing quietly, you're surviving privately. Before we go any further, let me say this. I understand this kind of pain, not in theory, not from studying it in a book, but from walking through my own valleys. Yeah. And there were seasons where I was working, helping others, showing up for life, while my heart carried trauma that I didn't even have the words for. I had responsibilities, I had bills, yeah, I had expectations, and trauma didn't care. It didn't even wait, it didn't even slow down. So if you're functioning but hurting, if you're smiling but breaking, if you're exhausted from carrying trauma while showing up every day, I want you to know that you are not weak, you are not dramatic, you are human and you deserve healing. So let's be honest, emotional trauma is heavy, it's very heavy. Yes. And when you're trying to heal while still functioning, and you face a unique kind of exhaustion, trauma affects your body, trauma affects your mind. Yes, trauma. Tighten your chest. It gives your stomach knots. It allows your mind to overthink. You get confused. You are forgetful. And sometimes you'll even have mental fog. And then you start to isolate yourself. You get irritable and you shut down. And your spirit may feel disconnected from, yeah, from hope and from yourself and even from the world around you. Keep thriving. And in this moment, when you are going through what you're going through and you're spiraling down, everyone is expecting you to keep up. People still need you. Work still demands you. And life still calls you. And inside, you're trying to hold yourself together with emotional tape. Hear me clearly. Know that your strength without healing becomes survival. And you deserve more than survival. You deserve to thrive. I once spoke with a woman, a friend of mine, who said something I will never forget. She said, I've learned how to cry silently while driving to work and wipe my tears before I walk in the door. That has happened to me. She had childhood trauma, unhealed heartbreak, and emotional abandonment. But she was a mother, an employee, a caregiver. Yes? And the world didn't pause for her healing. I can say that. And one day, she looked at me with tired eyes and said, my heart broke, but my responsibilities didn't. I still have to show up. And I still have to go through everything I'm going through right now while I am breaking. I still have to show up for everyone. That sentence stayed with me. But that is the reality for so many people. You're healing while you're cooking dinner. You're healing while you're driving. You're healing while you're praying. You're healing while you're pretending you're fine. And you still have to go through. So today, we're going to talk about real healing. Healing that fits into busy lives, hurting hearts, and overwhelmed minds. Before I continue, I want you to take this healing deeper. And these are the things that helped me. And I want you to get the healing and the help that you deserve. Right now, I am going to put a QR code on the screen, right? And you are going to scan it when you have some time. I'm going to let it remain. And it will take you to prayer journals, right? Filled with devotional prompts and reflections that guide your emotional healing. Sometimes the heart needs just a safe, private place to speak. And these journals help to make room for that. All right? So let us look at how to heal, how to function, how to heal. It's deep and practical. Okay? What I want you to do, permit yourself not to be okay. When we pretend that we are fine, we take longer to heal. You don't have to be perfect to keep going. Yes, healing begins with honesty. And the moment you admit that you're hurting, the moment that you admit that I'm experiencing pain, it is the moment you stop suffering in silence. And I want you to create micro healing moments daily, right? This is your safe place. Come right in. Healing requires huge life changes, but real healing happens in small, consistent moments. And here they are. And I'm still healing from something, y'all. So take a moment or a minute to do deep breathing. Breathe deeply. Take 5 minutes of your day to pray. Take a quiet moment in your car. Speak over yourself. I found that many people speak down about themselves. And what I do when I'm looking in the mirror and I'm taking care of myself, I do not speak one negative word to myself. I tell myself, you are beautiful, you're powerful, all is well, you're free, you're happy, and everything great is coming to me. Writing a few honest sentences in your journal. Write a few honest sentences in your journal. Write it down. It does create big transformation. I can tell you that because I've lived it. Release the need to be understood. People cannot support trauma they have never experienced. Stop pouring your heart into people who only hold it with confusion. It may be your family, maybe your friends. Your healing is not dependent on their understanding, my friends. No. Build a stabilized routine. Your nervous system craves safety. Even small rituals, such as drinking water, stretching, ooh, and you sleep, rest when you're going through trauma. Yes? Devotion time will tell your body you are safe enough to heal. Anchor yourself spiritually. When trauma shakes your identity, faith reminds you who you are. Guaranteed. Scripture, prayer, quiet time reconnect you with God, with Yah. Ground in your heart when your life feels unstable. I'm going to give you a deeper explanation. And I'm telling you that life will hand you so many things that you didn't bargain for. Trauma doesn't always look dramatic. Often it looks like snapping quickly because you're overwhelmed. It looks like shutting down when conflict arises and feeling tired. No matter how you sleep, you still wake up tired. It looks like losing interest in the things that used to bring you joy. And it looks like feeling disconnected from your life. It looks like overthinking. Yeah? It looks like not feeling safe even when you are. Healing is not just emotional, it's biological. And your body remembers what your mind tries to forget. That's why we heal from the inside out. Gently, slowly, with intention. We heal intentionally. If you need a guided path to emotional and spiritual recovery, scan this QR code right here on the screen and get your prayer journal. It's a daily companion to help you slow down, breathe, and reconnect with God as you heal. My friends, building your life while you heal is an advanced step to getting by. Reconnect with your identity. Trauma makes you forget who you are. Healing brings you back to yourself. Write down who you were before the pain and who you want to become next. And know that as you heal, the triggers will come, but heal the trigger, not the surface reaction. Triggers are unhealed memories, not flaws. And when you understand the wound behind the reaction, my friends, you reclaim control. I'm telling you my secrets today. Yes, sometimes I will cry, and sometimes I will feel numb. But what we must do in this moment is to prioritize rest over the numbness. And the people around you will not understand. Why is she sleeping like this? Why is she sitting down and not doing anything? She's lazy. No, scrolling, isolating, or shutting down numbs the pain. But it doesn't heal the pain. Sometimes you scroll to shut out everything else. But does it heal the pain? Choose rest. Choose prayer. Choose stillness. Choose reflection. And abide in silence. Silence is mighty powerful. That's the oxymoron. Silence is mighty and powerful. All right, so build emotional boundaries without guilt. You do not have to absorb other people's emotions while carrying your own trauma. Yeah? You don't have to. Protect your peace. You are allowed to say no. Not at this time. Heal one layer at a time, my friends. Trauma is layered. And some days you'll feel strong, and some days you'll feel triggered again. From the experience, that does not mean you're failing. It means you're healing. Yes. And let me speak over your life right now. You do not have to collapse to deserve care. You can still heal while you stand. Every breath you take while you're hurting is proof of your strength. You are not your trauma. You are not your past. You are not what happened to you. You are becoming someone stronger, wiser, softer, and more powerful. Believe me on that. Yes? And if today's message spoke to your heart, the next video to watch is You're Not Lazy, You're Emotionally Tired. It uncovers the hidden exhaustion caused by trauma and emotional overload. Watch it immediately after this. Light will deepen everything we talked about today. Yes. So before we close, I want you to take a deep breath in and out. You made it through another day, and that alone makes you extraordinary. And if you want structured spiritual guidance as you heal, remember to scan the QR code and get your prayer journal today. Let it sit with you, guide you, strengthen you, one page at a time, one prayer at a time. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. You are not behind. You are not alone. You are healing while even functioning. And I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you. Clap yourself. You are up today. You are not behind. You are healing even while functioning. Have a good day. You are loved. This is your safe place. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next time